Join this workshop and been given relevant codes once completed your quiz. Please email team@thedigitalcycle.com. You can pass all the workshops. Basically, if you complete all workshops, and the professional ethics is very important. If you haven't done professional ethics, contact me. What you do is you go to the left of Easy Path, do your quiz, and there's 85% or over you have to get to receive the certification of completion, and you have to have attunements with this. You're welcome to continue development with me and request to join Facebook Messenger practice area. Contact Rachel Gibson BA Honours page. I hope you enjoy the workshop short course. I do use various resources and discuss via webinar, bringing you useful resources from the internet and collaborating it with my own experiences. So Karuna kind means compassionate energy. This is a healing art and meditative practice designed to cultivate compassion. Karuna Kai is the hands-on healing art of love and compassion, and a way to connect this compassion and share it with all creation. Karuna Kai also uses the practice of chanting, toning, and the simplest of these practices is intoning or chanting, the name of the symbol as you use it during the meditation or healing. It is not a religion. So more complex practices can include focusing on the symbol and allowing the unique personal expression of the symbol to be an expressed tone through that chant, like Many patterns are possible using the symbol's names and the intent of the symbol as the guide to what you are trying to accomplish. But it needs to be stated, it is not a religion. This is a healing art, and it's a practice designed to cultivate that compassion. Spreading love and compassion is always a worthwhile and wondrous endeavor in its own right. So it needs practice and developing, and spreading that compassion is found in various religions and very like Reiki. Karuna is that ability to do that at a high level. So it's a hands-on healing art of loving compassion, and a way to connect to this compassion and share it with all creation through universal source. And there are several aspects of Karuna Kai, which include healing, meditation, and chanting or toning, healing, using that connection to the way of compassion to bring compassion, life energy into a person to heal and balance. It's only through perfect love and compassion that we are truly healed. The practice of connecting to your spiritual guides who are connected with the Karuna Kai is very important. So we connect to guides like Jesus, Mother Mary, Canon, Saint Germain, and angels and archangels, spirit guides, and animals. Karuna Reiki energy is different from normal Reiki in the fact that many will find that the energy has a more definite feeling to it and works deeply on all the energy bodies at the same time, and on the cellular and karmic level also. Students report a feeling that the energy surrounds them and the client instead of simply flowing through them. It also has a grounding effect. So those who receive the attunements report experiences with their guides, angels, and higher self, and they feel that the healing presence of other enlightened beings are around them. Another part of Karuna Kai experience is to practice the energy using consistently so that the true nature of the love and compassion heart of Karuna does develop. The practice of connecting to your spiritual guides who are connected with the Karuna Kai. So the guides we connect to most likely will be directly related to our personal belief systems. So depending on what belief system you believe in is the guide that you will be connected to. Here are some symbols. So this symbol is pronounced Sona, which means infinity or eternity. And to draw the symbol, you first draw the Z and then the infinity 3 times. The symbol is thought to work with past lives. Halu symbol is to draw the Z is completed and the pyramid is added. Halu is more powerful than sonar and works in higher dimension at a deeper level. Halu is said to restore balance. It is thought to bring about deep healing at causal and karmic levels. Using Halu symbol is really good for prevention of psychic attacks and psychological attacks. And to use Halu for this purpose, you draw the symbol in the air and you connect it at your heart chakra to divine source. And you infuse and surround yourself with the symbol and its energy, evoking Saint Germain or the chosen deity that you work with or guide, depending on what religion you are. You know and intend that no psychic or psychological attacks can harm you, and you raise your hands and send this loving energy to those that might be attacking. Jesus said, love your enemies. He did. There is an article there. I wanted to bring it up if possible. If not, not to worry, we'll move on. No, not going to happen. Okay. So basically what Jesus said is love your enemies. It's very important to love your enemies. Try and remove any negativity and pray to Jesus or whatever guide or oh, we might be able to get it guide you're connected to. It's not going to it's not playing. So what I wanted to talk about was the early work of Kathleen Milner. So all the Karuna systems started off their life in the early work of Kathleen Milner. So its initial beginnings were from Reiki, from reading Kathleen's book. What she has done is reported that she learned Reiki and begun to feel that basically what she was talking Reiki was incomplete. So she believed that Reiki was incomplete. So according to Kathleen's book, she felt Reiki was incomplete and missing parts of the attunement process as passed by the saints and began to ask Father, Mother, and God for the missing parts. So basically, what she did was she came up with Karuna. So the new Reiki system was originally channeled by Kathleen Milner and someone called Marcy Miller. Is it? Yeah, that's right. Marcy Miller in 1991. So the first three symbols, sonar, and this one, heart, if we carry on here. Heart means love, true beauty, harmony, and balance. It is the main symbol of Karuna Kai. It represents the infinite love and compassion of the source. So these were given to Kathleen and or Marcy, and the attunements were given to Kathleen by someone called Sai Baba, and the Rama symbols was given to Kelly Ray Marine. Other symbols were added by others. So the attunements and subsequently what they did was actually created a lineage. I'll get it out. The Rama symbol is pronounced as Rama. It was channeled by Kelly Ray Marine. Rama translated means abiding joy, and it's interchangeable with Ram or God. Now, Rama grounds the 6 directions, connection with earth and energy, and it opens connections and balances lower chakras to earth. It harmonizes the upper chakras with the lower, and the goal is to help to manifest them. So the lineage actually started with Kathleen Milner receiving the new symbols and attunements. From Kathleen, it was taught to Elizabeth Amazon, a lady called Isabel, and to another person called Glenn Derrick. Glenn taught William Lee Rand, who reworked the system and developed Karuna Reiki. So Karuna materials have little or no mention of the previous history But Kathleen Milner and her contribution to the development of Karuna Reiki is a process what she actually developed, and basically it went from there. So the attunement that I've had is lineage, because the person that I had it off has that lineage, and when I do your attunements, you will also have it. Now, William Rand says the following about the origin of Karuna Reiki. If you go to Rand website, the Karuna system, it actually states it there. So the first three symbols were channeled by Marcy Miller in 1991, and it was originally thought that the first three symbols were channeled from the Eastern India Guru, Sai Baba. However, after checking with the organization, it was told that that was not the case. So basically, there's a lot of debate, confliction of who and where it actually derived from. But it is well known that wonderful Ms. Milner was the founder of Karuna. Now, this symbol derived from the Greek gnosis, I think that's how you pronounce it, gnosa, meaning mystical, spiritual knowledge that is acquired through the feeling and prophecies from God. It's also the belief that God reveals equally to all creation. So basically, really, in order to be connected to Karuna, you really do need to also be attuned to Reiki. Kriya is used for physical manifestation, and it's thought to help to heal the human race. It brings in and releases energy, creating balance, raising awareness, transforming thought into action and manifestation. It is used in the attunement by drawing over the body and sweeping of the hands. So in the Karuna Kai system, the system has been sort of redesigned, incorporated with new developments in a manner that resonates better with the loving, compassionate energy. So instead of the universal energy, what they're saying is that you connect to higher beings, angels, saints, and then also God and whatever deity that you choose to attune to. But it's not religious. It's a system that is not religious, and that's very important to know. Karuna Kai is offered as a healing art and a spiritual practice. There are no other claims made that it is religious. So it's meditation and practice of energy system and an art which affects increasing capacity to handle the energy and then being able to send that energy. But it was actually trademarked by William Rand. So it was basically trademarked by William, although people believe it was also the other lady, Ms. Milner, that it came from. So you can use the symbols, basically the same as you would use Reiki, but it is a more developed system. So you also have I Ava symbol, and this helps us to understand that we create our own personal story and our own future. We are not a part of someone else's projection. Ava helps us to gain personal power and not be a football of other people's opinions, and is supported in this endeavor. And there are lots and lots of symbols. And here is another one, Shantai. And this means beautiful Reiki symbol. For me personally, donates why exactly people come to Reiki: to heal the past, release the future, create harmony in the present. And this symbol is very useful for manifesting the best possible outcome and results. Om, we would have heard of Om, very much used in Hinduism and stuff like that, and is used in chanting. Om is one of the most important spiritual symbols. It refers to Atman, which is soul, self within, and Brahman, ultimate reality, entirety of the universe, truth, divine, supreme spirit, and the cosmic principles of knowledge. Now, most probably would have recognized this symbol here. This symbol is pronounced Duma, also known as Tibetan master symbol. It represents the swirling, fire and heat of Kundalini. And Dumo or Dumo, fire is the heat which ascends over the spine as the result of the Kundalini awakening. If you have not done Kundalini, it is amazing. This one you would have definitely recognized because this is a Reiki symbol and it's the Yushi master symbol. It's used as the highest level of healing in the Yushi Reiki system. It's used in all healings, and the name of the symbol can mean great being of the universe shine on me. It can also mean the great shining light. It is Zen expression for one's own true nature of Buddha nature. Now, treatment. In Karuna Kai, there are no specific hand positions as is used in Reiki. So when you use Karuna Kai for healing, there's more of an intuitive approach. Techniques such as scanning, which is very important, sensing for changes in the recipient's energy field are used. Also, Karuna Kai is encouraged to use their own intuition by placing the hands where they are guided. In a typical treatment using Karuna Kai, you generally do the first 4 Yushi head positions, and then you perform scanning to sense any changes in the energy field and treat those. What you then do is allow yourself to place your hands where they are guided to any place that might be needed of treatment. So it's not specifically used for what you would do, say, in normal Reiki. Now, Karuna scanning can be done using the basic scanning techniques or any advanced processes using Mudra Kai as part of that process. And people, if I've got Mudra as a workshop, Mudra Kai is amazing. But both are effective. Using Kai Mudra consistently helps develop the ability to sense problem areas already. But what you can do is, if you're used to doing energy work and stuff like that, it's just placing your hands over the person's body. You don't touch the body, you just hold it over and you literally scan. You can also use vision as well. I use vision when I'm also healing. But there are 2 mudras that are incorporated into the Karuna Kai practiced in this style. Kai is used for developing intuition in treating. So basically, what you use is strengthen the Karuna Kai channel and bring about clarity, calling on the angels and calling on your guides. And it gives clarity of the mind and the purpose of the cultivation of compassion. So the mudra is called Sha in Japanese, S-H-A, and it's used in Tibetan arts, and it's also used for healing of self and others, and to develop and strengthen the inner channel. And it's been said that this was mastered through the inner connections. Using Sha would develop an inner power and would no longer succumb to virtues and any other afflictions. In the mudra, the index finger and thumbs are extended while the other fingers are interlocked. So using Sha is an excellent mudra to use when meditating, when doing any of the Karuna Kai. Meditations you can use in Shuddha Medra as you meditate. Additionally, it can be used when doing healing. It's very important for using your intuition and also using various techniques in order to do that. What I am going to do is come over to you and just give you some direction in the chat area in order to get you to understand some of what I've been discussing. It's easy sometimes to talk in the Facebook Messenger just to get, if you've got clarification and stuff like that. So I just wanted to go over that bit. It is quite an intensive course because obviously it's a master's of masters. It is above Reiki, so it's slightly different. What you're using is lots of energy resources. You will be literally focusing in Hara, the solar plexus. Some people use the visualization. You connect to the Karuna Reiki energy or Kai energy, and what you do is focusing on like fire, and then what you can do is breathe in, breathe out, and the love and light of energy using the Karuna Kai comes into energy, comes in through the crown, so it comes through the top of the head, And basically what I was thinking of doing is actually doing that with you. So what I could do is then basically scan and show you how to do that. And then what we'll do is next time tap into all the other symbols as well, start looking at how we're going to go about attuning you, and then for you to be able to teach others. So I hope that's useful for you, and I'd like to see you in Facebook Messenger. If you're not there, please do contact me, Rachel Gibson at team@thedigitalcycle.com, or you can contact me via Facebook at Rachel Gibson BA Honours page. Thank you.